Let's look at your rolls.
Let's go to bed again. Okay, now we start from here and go down.
Yeah, that just takes practice, you know.
Yeah.
So, and again, if you practice, it really doesn't matter what strings you're doing, because you just want to get that nice, smooth, that,
Do I need to? That sounds funny, doesn't it? Or should it be a little bit
well, let me hear your G.
tighter?
It's pretty close. This one. Next one. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Take that one down.
Well, that's the middle one, right? This way toward me.
Yeah. There you go.
Middle.
Right there. Next one. That's one's pretty sharp too. Bring it up. Bring it down rather. A little bit more. Okay, this one. This one. That's sharp too.
This one. That way. Okay.
Come back the other way now. It's easier if you reach over.
This way toward me.
A little more. A little bit more. More. There you go. That's pretty close. What you'll notice is that when your instrument is cold, like, you know, you just take it out of the case and it's been in the closet or whatever, it will be
A little
sharp
bit more
like that. Yeah, and then as it warms up, right,
It'll do better.
it'll change. You have to tune it. That's why I always let mine sit for 5 or 6 minutes or more when I go to a jam or somewhere. I just open the case and let it sit for like 5 minutes. That way you can tune it once.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure you probably didn't get a chance to do the. So you're just working 3 strings and moving them up, you know, 1 string at a time. So you start here. And you start on the next one. And move to the third. So that's just something for you to practice, to work on. Remember, we call that an arpeggio. You're just going through the chords, 1 string at a time, but sort of as a.
So we start right here. Sort of like it.
You know what to practice. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So So last time you were here, I played that Great Speckled Bird for you, and you said you really liked that. And you were
I do like that.
okay. So what I'm going to do is start you on that song. Now it's a little bit more advanced song,
Yeah.
but we can do a real easy version. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, and this is just the intro, right? Okay, so we're going to start up here, way up here on the double dots of the 12th fret. Come up one more fret. No, other way. There you go, right there. And it's going to be this string, the 4th string, and the 2nd string. So you're just going to, we call this a pinch. You're going to pinch both of them at the same time. There you go.
Right here. Or right here.
Right on the 12th fret.
Right
And then we're going to go to the 10th fret and do the same thing on 1st and 2nd strings. So,
there. First and second.
so here's the first one.
No.
Come up to
What did you say?
12th fret, the double dot there.
Okay.
2nd and 4th strings.
Second and fourth string.
There you go. And then come back to the 10th fret. One more down. Other way, down, 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 down.
Sorry.
Down. Remember, when we say down, we're talking down in pitch. Alright, so
This
you
way.
want to fret number 10. That's 11. And we're going to pinch 1st and 2nd strings.
Am I doing
And get,
right?
get your bar on there right.
Which fingers you use?
I'm using middle and thumb, but you can use whatever works for you.
That may work better for me.
And then come up one fret. And then up to back to the 12th fret. And pinch those two. So you're not,
Am I doing
well, you're not getting your bar tension or pressure.
on the
Right.
bar?
It sounds like a little more pressure on the bar.
A little bit better.
So right now I only hear one string. There you go. And try using your middle and your thumb. It might be easier. See if that works a little better. First and 2nd string
Where am I?
on 12th fret. There you go.
I'm having a hard time doing that.
There you go.
A little bit better.
There you go. That sounds good. So
I've got to just come down more with this one.
yeah, just a little bit more pressure. You know, you kind of getting kind of that sound. So press down. I mean, until you get a nice clear sound, and then that's no more. That's pretty good. So try that coming up here from the 10th fret. Go back to 10th fret. And go.
Did you do?
Yeah, the first and second strings. Keep trying. Let's see if I can get a better angle on this camera.
Once in a while I can get it a little bit, but
So come up one fret at a time, just from 10, 11, 12. One more time. Okay, that was good, but you only got one string.
yeah, I know if I can just get it.
So it sounds like you're kind of bending your bar up a little bit instead of having it flat. So if you're putting too much pressure on the tip, try just pushing down with your finger like that.
Straight. Okay.
There, it's better. There you go.
All right.
So now try this one again. Back to the 12th fret. It's second and fourth strings. So now this one, remember you got to change strings on this one. It's second string and fourth string. You're getting third and second. You got to go 4, this one here, and this one.
4 and second, right there.
Right, there you go. Come down one for you're too high on the frets. Come down one.
Down.
Other way. There you go. There you go. That sounds good.
All right, now where?
So,
Right.
and then you go back to the 10th fret on the first and second strings. And keep your finger flat on the bar. And just move up one fret at a time so you get this. There you go. So you can put that whole thing together. So you should get this. Start on the 12th fret.
Right here.
There you go. Fourth and second strings. There you go. And here, 10th fret, first and second string.
First and second. If I can just get these, if I can just get these right.
So here's what you want it to sound like. Remember, it's 12th fret, fourth and second strings is where you start. Then you go to the 10th fret, first, second strings, 11th fret, first, second string, and 12th fret again is first, second string. So you get this.
I'm changing down here, and that's what's confusing. Okay. I start on my 12th.
Start on the 12th. So if you want to just work on this part, you could actually do it that way, but just do that. Start on the 10th.
Right here. If I could just get my 2 fingers in there. Yes.
You get your bar kind of tilted a little bit, and try to keep even pressure all the way across the bar with your finger.
I just can't get that.
So yeah, you got your bar kind of right. You don't have good pressure on both strings from the bar, so now you're probably going too far back this way because I don't hear the upper string. I hear that, but I'm hearing this one and this one.
Are you hearing both of them?
Now I'm only hearing one. Before I was only hearing the high string. Now I'm just hearing the low string. So before you had it too much this way. Now you've got it too much this
To
way.
make that way.
So you got to get that pressure even on both strings. Keep trying.
I don't know why I can't get my hand balanced.
Go ahead and do it. Press down a little more. And
Okay.
you're still only getting one string.
Yeah, I know.
Go back here.
Why can't I get both of them?
So, okay, so you're probably mute. Right now you've got good pressure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do your picks. So are you hitting more with your finger actually, with your thumb, than you are with the pick? You do that again?
I don't know what it is about that, but I don't know if it's sliding or what. It just don't feel right. Oh, sounded a little bit better.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. I just did it a little bit more down. Maybe I ought to do it with those two.
Yeah, whichever ones work for you is fine. There's no rules for, it's just
That's
whatever
better.
works for you.
Isn't that better?
Yeah, that sounds good. So come all the way up from.
Oh, wait a minute.
There you go.
All right.
So do that a few times.
Okay, stay on there. Now I'll not have enough pressure on here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm supposed to be up here,
10.
right?
Yeah. There you go.
Better. A little better.
That sounds starting to sound good. So try this one again, just to see if you can do the whole. So remember, we start on 12 with 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
2 and 4, and then fret 10, 1 and 2.
10. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I'm getting this.
Yeah, that sounded
When
better.
you came over here to help me.
So try this now. Going back to the same place you started, come here. So start on 10,
Oh,
1 and 2 on 10.
2.
And then 2
that
and
last
4.
one.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. I stay on that one when I do the 2 and 4.
Yeah. So you're coming up from 10.
Okay, I stay on these 2 first and then I go to 2 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, yes.
You just.
Here I am getting loose again. Okay. Is that right? When I go to 2 and 4,
You're
I'm on 10.
on 12.
12, okay. That's where I get confused.
So you start on 2 and 4, fret 12, and you end up there. So you get this.
I start out on these 2.
You start out on 2 and 4,
2,
fret 12,
4.
and then this. And then back to this.
One more.
On fret 12.
Go back to 12. Okay.
Try that whole thing. There you go. So now start on this one and do. So you get this. And start here.
Start on 10.
12
12.
with 2 and 4.
Okay, when I get
You go
from 12, I go to
10.
10. Okay.
But you also got to
I
change
didn't do
strings.
something
You gotta, you go from 2 to 4 on
2 to
12
12.
to 1 and 2 on 10.
2 on 10. I'm doing that again.
Don't do that.
What am I doing?
Well,
What do I need
you're kind of muting the second string as you're pulling off here, or you're. I don't think I can do it, but either with your palm or one of your fingers, you're muting the other string. So when you come up, just pull instead of going off like that, just come straight up. Start on 10. There you go.
Whew. If I could just get that right.
Okay, so that'll be your main focus until you come back next time.
Okay.
So you're going to do that 12th fret, 2 and 4, 10th fret, 1 and 2.
See, that confused. I'd have to change, and it just confuses me.
Yeah, it's.
Is that right? Okay.
So you want to start on 12, right? Just do the whole thing and practice the whole, starting on 12 with 2 and 4. And then 10, 1 and 2. 11, 1 and 2. Just move up 1 fret.
What am I doing now? I was doing that thing again. I'm not applying pressure like I should.
There you go. Come up 1 fret. 1 more fret.
Now,
And then back to this.
this 2 and 4.
2 and 4.
To 12. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so this is just what you're going to practice, and this is the beginning of the song. So we're just doing that same thing over again, just repeating that.
So I start on 12.
On strings 2 and 4.
Okay, when I do this one, I go back to these.
But you got to move down to the 10th fret.
Oh, okay. I could get that in my head.
There
Yes.
you go.
Okay, what's that last one?
That's the same one you started on. 2 and 4.
Okay, I gotta get that pattern in my head.
So you just do that over and just repeat that. Eleven.
12. 12, 10, 11, 12. Backwards and forward.
Yeah, just 12, 10, 11, 12, 10.
I get it there where I'm not supposed to be. Let's see. have it coming back, and I
Well-
need to go forward.
Okay, so you're putting most of your pressure right in the middle then? That's fine. Just find the spot that's working for you. So you coming forward?
That don't sound right. I'm not doing it.
Is that? Let me
I
press.
need to go down that way, don't
Let me go ahead and play it. And let me.
I? Okay, good.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Once in a while, I get one string instead of two. Little bit there.
Yeah. I think you just need to work on,
Work on it,
until
yeah.
you find what works for you, because you've got that. So don't forget this beginning though. It's
Beginning is 2 and 4, right? The last one is 12. Ooh. I might get this. Look at me.
there you go. There you go.
Such a relief.
So that is the beginning of Our Great Speckled Bird, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
I
practice
like
that.
Ooh.
But that's just the sort of the kickoff.
I got it. I think.
There you go.
Yes.
So just practice that, till you're sick of it. And try to get nice.
Yeah.
You can hear both strings and.
A little bit better. Now I'm doing something wrong right there. Let's see. A little bit better. I just got to learn how to put that pressure and do this. And I think I'm about to get that. I moved down one, wasn't supposed to.
Try to
That
get.
one sounded a little bit better. I'm doing that again.
So I'm just curious if you go ahead and do that, but leave these three out here where I can see them.
Okay.
I'm wondering if one of these is actually hitting the string.
Yeah.
Take these out. Go ahead.
That one wants to
I
go
know.
down.
I know.
Let's see. Now I'm supposed to start with 2 and 4. I got to learn that.
think what it is the edge of the edge of your thumb is actually hitting the string after you hit it with the pick. I mean, it kind of seems that way. So you're like hitting the string, but then the edge of your thumb is actually
Going
hitting
down.
it after, right? So that's killing the sound.
Yeah.
So
I guess I've got it in my mind that I don't want the sound of the strings anymore.
well, you do want them in this case, though. So you try, instead of going like that, just pull straight up.
Okay.
Even though it's an exaggerated movement now. So you start on 2 and 4.
Okay, when I moved it in a little bit, it was better.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something you have to work on to see. It's really hard to see it, but I'm just hitting the string with my very end of the pick here, right? If you can see it. See how high my thumb is above the string? I'm just getting it with the very edge of the pick here.
Okay.
And I think it's from what I think I'm seeing is that your thumb is so down close to the string that when you pluck it, you're actually hitting with your thumb and then killing the sound of the string. So try to come up a little higher.
Like I'm picking it with my
Yeah.
Okay, move my thumb in more.
Let me see. Because I know this is going to feel loose, but
Loosen it like that.
I want to move it up a little here. So I've got one that's a little smaller.
I believe that's what it is. I believe that's trying to come off my thumb.
Just try that one. That one's, I think, smaller than what you got. Does that go back the same distance?
Let me try. It seems like I can do better with that one. Because I've got, this one's that one's so soft. And this one's a little bit harder. And it's more easier to pick with that one. It's more flimsy.
Try that. I might have one that's even smaller. Somewhere.
Yes, I could do a lot better with this one.
Let me look in there real quick. Go ahead, keep on practicing that.